Boys and Girls Club.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you very much. It's the Rogers Youth Education Day. First of all, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, such good kids here at the Boys and Girls Club. Coming up next, we're going to talk a little bit about the good work they do here. Of course, they have a partnership with the Rogers Youth Fund, and we're going to learn about how education does make everything brighter for all kids here. We're going to be back in just a few moments. Stay with us live from the Boys and Girls Club. Come on, take your shot. You got it. I know you got it. Yeah, well done. Exactly, and one of the partners for the Rogers Youth Fund is the Boys and Girls Club. And Carolyn, I can't believe we got so many kids out here this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, thanks for being here.
For anyone that doesn't understand what the Boys and Girls Club does, what is exactly your organization about?
Well, we're all about giving kids a place to be when they aren't at home or at school, a place where all the things they're surrounded by are things that are good for them and good for their development, where they also just feel like they are choosing how they're spending their time, and yet there's supervision around that they don't necessarily feel, and that's really important. We want them to feel independent and like they're figuring out life.
And of course, we see them all playing games and that kind of thing right now, but there is an education element too, because this is a real place where they can tap into those skills, especially with the center that we have here as well.
That's exactly right. We know that as many as 30% of Canadian kids aren't graduating from high school, and so if we can make sure that within their out-of-school hours they're getting the extra help they need to get help with their homework, mentors, and access to a learning environment, they're going to be better set up.
And one of the things we're doing here right now, of course, we're creating a little bit of a breakfast for them as well. Again, all part of this Rogers Youth Education Day, and education really is a super important thing. How important has this partnership been for you here at the Boys and Girls Club?
It's critically important. It's given us one more draw for our youth. We want kids to start coming when they're little, like these little ones, and we want them to continue coming when they're teenagers, because we know how important it is that they have a place where not only they can just hang out and be themselves, but also where they can get help to pursue academic success. If they don't finish high school, they're not going on to post-secondary.
Well, really, it goes to the whole theme that with education, anything is possible. And you know what? We are doing a bit of a tweeting today, Carolyn. For every tweet with the Brighter Future hashtag, Rogers is going to be donating $1 to provide mobile internet technology to participants of the Rogers Youth Fund. Of course, you guys are a partner with them. We're going to actually take a look, Michelle, at the center coming up a little bit later, but we encourage people to, again, tweet with the hashtag Brighter Future, and we're going to meet some of these kids that have a brighter future coming up a little bit later. Yeah, one of the partners for the Rogers Youth Fund as we celebrate Rogers Youth Education Day. So we are here at the Boys and Girls Club. The kids are just getting ready to have a little breakfast in a few moments. Coming up next, we're going to make our way inside the Rogers Tech Center and find out how that helps them create a brighter future, because with education, everything is possible. Stay with us. One of the partners for the Rogers Youth Fund as we celebrate Rogers Youth Education Day. So we are actually inside the Technology Center. And Nicole, this is all part of the Raising the Grade program, which of course is initiated by the Rogers Youth Fund. First of all, good morning.
Good morning.
How important is technology to education?
Well, the reality is that kids are on the internet. It's not only their playground, but it's also their library. They need the internet, they need computers to get their schoolwork done.
And what kinds of things, so other than schoolwork, what other kinds of things would they work on in here?
So in the Rogers Raising the Grade program, we don't just provide tutoring, but we also provide mentoring. And so the goal for that is to get them to explore their interests, but also plan for their future.
And of course, with education, anything is possible, as we know, and we're encouraging people to use the hashtag Brighter Future, because Rogers will then donate $1 towards creating mobile tech units or internet mobile areas, sort of like this. I mean, this is sort of a bigger version of that. And Muad, you're actually working on some stuff right now. Let's talk a bit about how this program really has made an impact for you. What does it help you with?
Well, basically, I get a chance to come in on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I can explore career opportunities and things like that, and get a chance to do my homework. And I also get mentoring help and other things like that.
All right. So where would you do your homework if you didn't have a place like this?
Home.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd probably do it at home or in between breaks and stuff like that.
And at least you have a little bit more support here. Have you thought about what you want to do? I know you have lots of options.
Yeah, well, I can definitely see myself, playing football or in sports or something like that, or in technology, because I really like computers, and this just helps me, get close to them and have a chance to work with them like all the time. Yeah.
I love it. It sounds like it's reason enough for people to tweet with the hashtag Brighter Future. Information coming up on your screen. Once again, for every tweet using the hashtag Brighter Future, Rogers will donate $1 to provide mobile internet technology for participants of the Rogers Youth Fund and programs across Canada. Boys and girls, they're back at the station, has access to these technology centers. It really makes an impact, and we're encouraging, again, people to donate and make their way onto Twitter. And for more information, of course, on the Youth Fund and all its programs, you can go to the website. Lots more coming up on BT Live from the Boys and Girls Club on this Rogers Youth Education Day. Stay with us. You're watching BT. And it's a bit breakfast time. First of all, kids, how's breakfast?
Good.
Really good. Thumbs up. Did you eat your pancakes already?
Yeah.
They're delicious. Did you go with the strawberry syrup or the maple syrup?
Strawberry.
Well, that looks pretty good. So thumbs up. Everyone's enjoying breakfast, yes? Right on. Yeah, we are hanging out at the Boys and Girls Clubs. Once again, we're encouraging you to tweet hashtag Brighter Future. For every tweet that's out there, Rogers will donate $1, which will provide mobile internet technology to participants in the Rogers Youth Fund partner programs across Canada, of which the Boys and Girls Club is a part of that. Jody and Riaz. So the kids are just having a bit of breakfast again. Thanks to the Boys and Girls Club for providing it, as well as our chef Julian Bond from the Pacific Institute of Culinary Arts, who's working hard in the kitchen for all these kids here. We got lots more coming up throughout the morning.
Feel free to tell Julian just to make extras for the BT crew, just in case. Turkey.
Yeah, hey, good morning, and thanks very much here at the Boys and Girls Club. Of course, the Rogers Youth Fund supports the Boys and Girls Clubs, and it is, of course, the Rogers Youth Education Day. We've been hanging out. First of all, you guys are all being so quiet. Well done. Caroline, of course, we got Chef Julian Bond here, created a beautiful breakfast for us this morning.
Yeah, he did. He and two of his students, and you know what's really important about that is that it's even potentially a new partnership.
Absolutely.
Julian's offered to have some of our kids from the Rogers program come down and see the Institute.
I mean, these guys were popping their heads in the kitchen all morning, wanting to see what we're up to, and everybody's fascinated by food and love food, and you can see, this little inspiration going off in their heads, and we're like, we can take this to the next level and see what we can do.
You love food? He's saying you love food. Do you love food? Yeah, no kidding. And Julian, I mean, as someone who is a teacher, someone who does teach our youth, and I mean, you're more secondary education, but even getting that great basic, how important is education to someone like you and for someone to have that spark?
Oh, I mean, it's essential. It's essential. You have to be inspired, you have to be passionate, and if you love what you do and you find that one thing that makes you, I want to do that, I want to be part of that, I want to just get involved with that, that's magical. And
part of course, this program that you have here, and especially when you look at the tech center and talking about the brighter future and the mentors, how important is a mentor for kids like this that are here hanging out, just looking for something to do?
Well, mentors and tutors provide that picture of what kids might want to pursue in the longer term, and then that comes right back to this program where we know that kids need the tools to finish school first, and then they know that by finishing school and doing well there, they can pursue whatever that dream is.
Well, because with education, anything is possible. Yes, you go ahead and start waving. By the way, let's get the information up there. For every tweet with a hashtag Brighter Future, Rogers will donate $1 to provide mobile internet technology to participants in Rogers Youth Fund partner programs across Canada. All right, everybody, live from the Boys and Girls Club. How about a big wave back to Jody and Riaz? And yeah, awesome. Have a great day, everybody. And again, support Rogers Youth Education Day.